Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi, it's Karen and Jay coming live to you. This time we're coming live from the UK. We're actually in England together. Can you believe it? Woo! So hi everyone. I arrived a couple of days ago. Those of you who may have seen one of our posts already, we're actually on a road trip at the moment. So a working road trip. Can you believe this? Left our husbands behind, and we are working on the course that we're going to be presenting on the Rediscovering Me site. That's coming up pretty soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Very excited about it. That's what we've been spending our time doing.
Wait a minute, Karen. We haven't done as much work as we probably ought to have done. Because what we've been doing as well is we went to a beautiful little fishing village in the UK called Staithes, which is on the north east coast of England, on the very edge of Yorkshire. And there's been an Arts and Heritage Festival there this weekend, and we stayed in a cottage there, and it was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And it was supposed to be wet and raining, like England always is, and it wasn't. We had beautiful weather.
England isn't always wet and raining.
Yes, it is always wet and raining. Anyway, and a beautiful day today, so we're not complaining. Anyway, carry on.
Well, if we look a bit like our hair's blowing about, it's because we've just been driving down the motorway with the roof down.
Yay!
So we went to the Arts and Heritage Festival, and in the village, which is only a tiny fishing village with lots of little tiny cottages, old cottages all nestled into the hillside, surrounding a beautiful harbour. And we went to have a look at the different art galleries there. So there are some permanent art galleries in the village, but there were 97 pop-up art galleries.
Yeah. So
different people had let their cottages be used for art sales, which was fantastic. And there was any kind of thing. There were sculptors, there were painters, there were people making jewellery, rugs, scarves. Yeah. Amazing. It was so inspirational, wasn't it?
Very inspirational. And you can see there's a resurgence in sort of the cottage industries, rug making, things like that, which was also quite interesting to see. Yeah, that was nice.
It was fabulous. And the people who we spoke to, who were the artists, were just so lovely and so, willing to share all their tips and knowledge. It was just a very special time for us.
It was. And interesting also to see the place where people have come from, because some of the artists have been to art school, they've worked in art galleries, and they've kind of found their way into selling their own art. But then there were other people that we spoke to who literally kind of stumbled into what they were doing. They'd started off making crafts in the evening. The one lady was telling us how her friends would go out in the evening and she would stay in because she was saving money to buy a ball of wool or whatever it may be. So, but that's kind of how she got into it. Now she uses art as a living. She's making enough art to support her, which was quite amazing. So yeah, definitely an inspiration.
Yeah, I just it's the second year I've been, and I just absolutely love it. The village was packed with people. And, it was just great to be able to see how many people are interested in art.
Yeah.
So today we wanted to just ask you a question about creativity, because it kind of made us think a bit about the creative parts of our life and whether or not we are truly using the creative bits in us in a way that is good for our, I suppose, your spirit in a way, kind of getting your the creativity out of your head and into some actual action. And so, for example, one of the things that I really like to do is write, and so I haven't done any creative writing for so long. I need to just get down and get some time and just make a space in my life to do that, because I'm denying part of my life by not doing it. So our question to you this week, it's for you to think about all week. This is what we want you to do. Think about, what is it that you're doing that's creative in your life that allows you to get the creative part of you out into the world?
And it's quite interesting because I know I was with a group of ladies a few weeks ago, and all of them, we were given, one of the ladies is very artistic, and she brought out some paints and put them on the table, and I could see physically all the women around the table went, "Ugh, don't ask me to do that, you know, I can't." But the interesting thing was, as soon as we picked up those paintbrushes and started playing around with the paint, it was like instinctive, and it's actually very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Just to be able to express yourself, even if it's in a form that you normally wouldn't sort of tackle. So yeah, to encourage you, hi to anybody who's watching. I see we've got one person watching us this morning.
Hello, say hello.
Yeah, say hi, let us know who it is. We had 2 people just now. But anyway, so if you're watching this video live, if you're watching it afterwards, maybe drop a little comment there. Just give us some ideas of how you find ways to express that side of you, the creative side of you. What kind of forms do you use? What do you do to express yourself creatively?
And you know, if you don't already do something, what is it that you would like to try?
Yeah.
I remember being in a course recently, and the person who was leading the course asked us to all think about that, and someone in the course decided that she was going to do some Lego building and started making different models out of Lego, and it was such a great time for her and really helped her to feel like she was getting rid of her stress in her life and just losing herself in this building of Lego. So it doesn't matter what it is, just have a go and let us know what you think.
Don't be afraid to have a go. That's the secret. Don't let fear stop you. Don't listen to those voices that say, oh, you can't do it, you're not artistic. Been there, done that. Just go for it and see what happens.
It would be great to see some photographs of the results.
That would be
brilliant.
brilliant.
That would be fab.
Post some photos.
And I'll post a piece of creative writing.
Ooh, there's
what are you
a
gonna
challenge.
do, Karen?
I don't know, watch this space.
Okay, have a great week, and we'll see you
same time next week.
Oh, we actually will be together next week.
Yes, we will.
We will.
We will. We'll be in London next week.
No, we won't. We'll be at Keele University. We've got a presentation next week, so we'll.
Ooh.
I don't know quite how we're going to do it at 10 o'clock. We might have to change the time for next week. But
sure.
Yeah. Okay. Take care.
Yeah. Have a great week, and please leave us
week.
some comments. Yeah. Very creative week. Yeah.
Lots of love.
Okay. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye.